My God, Holmes, it's
Ew.
appalling. And the smell. But what can have happened here?
Stay calm, Watson. Take note of every detail and be careful not to move anything.
Very well, Holmes.
Okay. Alright, so there's blood splatter everywhere.
I dropped blood. Not dropped blood, I dropped blueberries.
I'm like, there's blood everywhere, and Bailey's like, blood! Drop. Also,
I dropped blueberries.
I assume that that's the door I came in from, because it doesn't look like there's any other door, and I like that I literally walked all the way into the opposite side of the room. Past the two dead people. Like, why did I not start by the door? Okay, is a
There's
male
dead
dog. Is a male dog.
It is a male dog.
What a horrible wound.
Yeah, typically.
No shit.
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
Is it the squinty man?
The skin was deeply torn. Let us look at our deduction board, Watson.
Okay. The murderers had a poison that causes madness. Okay. The dog. Bishop. Oh, the bishop tore his aggressor's finger off with the teeth. Okay, why is that relevant? Is it because they went mad, maybe? The dogs. There are numerous bite wounds on the dog's body. Cool, okay. Was there anything else to deduce from this body? Doesn't look like it. Alright, so there is that. And apparently I'm on this side of the body now. I'm not over there anymore. There is a manly nipple, and a manly bloody nipple, and something on his finger.
This bandage is a day or two old, no more.
Ah, this is the man who got his finger gnawed off by the bishop. Because there's a lack of a finger. I don't know why his hand is all curved.
What terrible wounds. The dogs must have been rabid.
Rabid. Not rabid, but rabid.
Rabid.
Yes.
Rabid.
It is a dog bite. I can see the tooth marks.
I also can see the tooth marks. Thank you, Sherlock.
Only a dog could inflict so deep a wound, but it appears that the wound was gnawed at afterwards.
Nipple. What is in your mouth, dude?
This part is in shreds. The skin tissue has decomposed, yet the death is recent.
I meant the thing in his mouth, not the skin. What is in your mouth, sir? Okay. Oh, that's creepy. Do you see, like, the little face on the floor once I wobble back that direction? Can I... Sherlock, can you wobble?
No, you're not wobbling
There
back
it
that
is.
direction.
You see the little face? Wobble, you bitch!
No.
It's right... Wait, I'm wobbling? There it is. Face!
Oh, Jesus. Why is that a thing?
I don't know, I can't really see a face from here, so...
The dog's bowl is empty.
Okay, cool, congrats.
But there's a bone in it, it's not empty.
I mean, technically, that is true. Okay, so, is this some juniper berries from Skyrim? We gonna make a poison potion? Potion of madness?
Maybe.
The Illustrated London News. Blood. Can
Grapes. What are they doing there?
Grapes?
Blood! Blood! Everywhere! Blood!
I did not think that was a grape. Looks a lot more like a berry of some sort than a grape, but whatever you guys say, you know? Whatever you
An
say.
old photo. It's written to our comrade Jeremy Kurtz from Commando J. Milan, Bloemfontein, 1883.
Kurt served as a
5
war
years ago.
commando. He fought against his country.
He fought against his country? Meaning he was a traitor? Interesting, interesting.
A military badge of the 58th Infantry Regiment of Her Majesty and a letter stipulating Kurtz's exclusion from the unit. He served in 1881.
At that time, the regiment served in South Africa. Kurtz was in the Boer War.
Okay, so that one was 5 years ago, this one was 7 years ago, so...
A newspaper covering the war in South Africa. Kurtz must have been following the war with some interest.
The Boer War is abominable, and it still rages.
Okay. I'm not entirely sure what this flag means, but I see the France flag and then some stripes.
The France flag.
The France flag, yeah, that's kind of how that word came out. Is the France
A torn
flag.
piece of a letter.
Also, me saying French makes me think of, Dunch. I don't think you'd remember that, but that was in a For the King episode, from a while back, where we were talking to Dreamy, or whatever. And I was, he was trying to have me guess phrases in Dutch, and, you asked me what I was doing, and I said that Dreamy was speaking Dunch, and I just left it as Dunch. Colonel, or as I always read it, Colonel, because English is
you
weird.
You have to, like, check your brain in the back of your head, like, nope, that's not how that word is pronounced.
Yeah, in high school, that was the first time I ever saw the word like that, and I'm like, colonial. Colonial. Like the house.
Colonial, yeah.
I have heard that the heads of the, Mulan Commando do not, appreciate your operating methods that they judge as being too expeditious, even cruel. We are defending our land. Our cause is holy and just. We need combatants who are honorable and motivated, not wealth-hungry assassins. There is no room here for your opportunists like you. Okay.
It seems to be a letter of dismissal. Apparently our friend Kurtz served in both camps in South Africa and was never a colonel, but that doesn't surprise me.
A traitor, deserter, and a false colonel. What a charming gentleman.
Because of the way that we've seen this game so far, I thought he was just gonna be like, a traitor, whatever, and a whatever. What a charming gentleman. For some reason, my brain thought he was just gonna change his attitude completely for that last sentence.
Yeah.
Because he seems to be not super smart. Whoops, I'm on E instead of W.
The dog's bowl is empty.
The cat moved my hand slightly. There we go. No, that's not what I'm looking at, you wench nugget. You battle of wenches. I'm trying to look. Wait, did I not pick?
Grapes.
Right?
This is yesterday's
Oh, I see.
newspaper.
It wanted me to look. Well, I mean, his name was, what was it, Grape something? What the fuck was his name now?
Oh, but
Joe
grapes.
Grape? Joe Grape or something? Why is it still not... What do you want from me?
Someone wrapped some meat up in this newspaper.
Oh,
the
I
blood
see.
is still fresh. Someone brought food for the dogs, probably just before the fight broke out.
And just after they had been fed, they attacked a man to eat him. Incredible.
Incredible, he says. So what I'm gathering is Mr. Sir here came to give some food to the dogs and then proceeded to get mauled to death for some reason.
What a horrible wound.
Cool. I'm glad that you told me about that.
Size 9.
These are the
Hobnail
shoes
boots
that
like
they
those
stole.
worn by laborers.
Oh, okay. Well, they are size 9 though, so I can confirm.
Size 9.
Cool.
Hobnail boots like those worn by laborers.
Cool. Glad that you told me this. Okay. What about it though? Anything else? What about my shoes that are still in frame? I think that's good. Yeah, there we go. Can I look at this dog? Poor dog. Poor dead
What
dog.
a horrible wound.
Sure is.
The skin was deeply torn.
Okay.
This part is in...
Okay. Anything else that you'd like to comment on? The weird ear right here that doesn't look quite correct? Okay. Apparently there's something else I missed here. Is there some other wound I missed? Something else on his face? Arm.
This band.
Can I steal the bandage right off your finger? Can I be a weirdo and stick my finger in the incision? I don't see anything else to observe here, so I don't know why the thing was not green. Alright, I'm just gonna say that you're dumb. And we'll go over here. Interesting broken chair you got here, though.
The material on this tray is rather odd.
Let me guess, it's the thing that made them mad. What is this?
Small burnt balls.
Burnt bowls. My favorite.
A pipe with a strange smell.
A small burner. There can
For
be no
balls.
doubt. Judging by the material on the tray and the pipe, the man smoked opium.
Opium. I doubt if this man could have made his drug here. He would have needed a real laboratory.
Sherlock, knowing that this must have been opioid, I feel, or opium, I should say, leads me to believe that maybe he has a personal knowledge as to what opioid looks like.
Yup.
Or he's just, you know, had a case about it before.
Who knows?
I want this one. Pipe. The man smoked opium. The dogs were fed just before they murdered the man. The man. There were numerous bite wounds on the man's body, as well as on the dogs. The man ill-treated his dogs and they turned on him. The man's dogs were used to torture him, or the man fought savagely against his dogs. Well, I mean, the dogs did have to die somehow.
Yep.
The dogs were fed just before the murder, which makes me believe that they weren't necessarily that ill off. The dogs were poisoned, they were hungry, or they were trained to kill the man. I would say poisoned by some strange opium. The murders had a poison that causes madness. Which would directly mean make sense if you're trying to say that those are connected. Instruments. There are no available instruments here for preparing the opium. The man couldn't have smoked it. No, well, he clearly did. The man was given a pipe that had it, or he had a supply. Probably. Either I'm missing some facts or I am incorrect, because none of this is green yet. It's still not green on this man's stomach, but I don't see what else they wanted me to look at on there. I combed it with my finger.
I am missing some information.
God damn it! Fine, I'll go. Wait. Nope, that's green. Okay. And everything else seems like it's fine. Let me... There's a small fire still in the chimney. Which is good that it doesn't, you know, spread, because it's not really being watched anymore. Anything in here? No, just a bunch of coats. Alright, fine. I will look at this man and fucking be even more precise. I'll go in little circles. You made a noise, but I already looked at this. Stop making a noise when nothing of interest has happened.
Oh, there we go.
Bailey? What the fuck does it want me to look at?
I don't know. I have no fucking clue.
Everything is green already.
It is a...
Let's fucking click on everything again, I guess.
Where is this?
We are in Kurtz's house.
This
bandage is a day or two old.
Does it want me to cut it off?
Please take note.
Oh,
Oh.
there we go.
the
I was able to
same
cut
finger that
off
we found
the
at Bishop
bandage
of
from his
Knightsbridge's
finger.
house. Holmes.
Please
Okay.
take note.
The
It's the
same
finger that was
we
bitten off in
found
the
at Bishop
church.
of Knightsbridge's
I mean,
house.
I already knew
Holmes.
that, but I didn't know I needed to fucking remove the bandages if it wasn't obvious already. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's just a lot of leaps of logic
Let
in
us look
this.
at our deduction board, Watson.
I'm just like, I already knew that that was clearly, like, I could already tell that he was missing part of his finger without moving the bandage. I didn't need to see the wound up close and personal. I still have the scissors, apparently.
There's a lot of leaps of logic.
You know? Finger. Man is missing a finger. Clearly, is one of the bishop's murders, which I already deduced a while ago.
Let us look at our...
I already looked at the deduction board. Am I incorrect? Alright, Bailey, I have it set as the man is one of the bishop's murderers. The man had a supply. The man fought savagely. Maybe it wasn't that one. And then the dogs were poisoned.
Okay, so the instrument and fingers section. Go back to that one.
Okay.
Yeah, the first
My
one's not
deduction
right.
chart is incomplete, Holmes. We
I
are missing
switched
an
it to the
important
other,
detail.
to
Let's
the
return to
pipe
the
already
clinic
had
and ask if
opium
our
and
friend
it
might lend
auto
us
quit
his
me out.
morgue
So I guess I was the only one that was
What are you
wrong.
going to do?
I'm torn between a nap and a picnic.
Oh, I've had enough, Holmes.
The next step of
Oh,
our
Jesus.
investigation, Watson, leads us inevitably to a post-mortem. As you're well aware, in the instance where a body's vital organs no longer function, every minute is vital. Be quick now and procure the room while I arrange the transport.
Very well. I will see you later.
The fact that he just goes along with things, though, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I think that Watson, at this point, is letting the reputation precede him.
Ah, Grant, you are still here. I need to ask a favor from you.
What sort of favor, my dear friend?
Might I use your morgue for a couple of hours? It concerns an affair of the greatest
Use the morgue? Whatever for? Letting you
Imp?
poke your nose in everywhere is one thing, but closing my eyes to I don't know what unsavory practices.
No, it's nothing like that.
No, it isn't possible, sorry.
Grant, listen to me.
Don't insist. Where do you think you are? Perhaps because you come from the rich area, you think you are entitled to do whatever you like. But here in Whitechapel, it's the real world, you understand? The real world, where we have to take risks. Do you even know what that means? And this shabby health center where I've been stagnating for years, it's a public establishment under my authority, for whatever that's worth. I am responsible for it. Responsible, do you understand?
Of course I understand, Grant.
Good.
I understand, first and foremost, that you are a coward.
What?
A coward, I said, sitting on your backside behind a desk for years, complaining about your fate without even trying to change a single thing about it.
I won't allow you.
And you dare to talk to me about risks? I, who was wounded in Afghanistan while in Her Majesty's service, and who, for a great many years, has taken part in some of the most dangerous criminal investigations the country has ever known. But as for being responsible, as you call it, it begins with doing your job properly, particularly when one is a doctor and caring for the poorest people within our society. The real life? Ha ha! Don't make me laugh. I am a doctor too, Grant, don't forget. And I'm ashamed of my profession when I see the state of this centre.
It's not my...
So, your disgusting morgue, you are going to allow me to use it, dear friend, because I urgently need it for a vitally important affair that is way over your head, and whether it pleases you or not. Understood?
If you want to be like that about it, do whatever you like. I wash my hands of the entire thing.
That doesn't surprise me.
Oh my god, Watson just popped
What's
off.
going on right now?
Watson's just like, my
This is a
bitch
dismal
needs this
case.
morgue.
Have you ever carried out a post-mortem, Holmes? It requires a great deal of precision.
Don't worry, I learn quickly. Hand
God,
me a
the
bone
sass
saw.
just went off the charts there.
I mean, he may be a himbo, but he gets the job done, right? Goodness gravy boat. Let me just do a preliminary space bar of my surroundings.
Go carefully, Holmes, even so.
Whew.
Okay, so I have a pipette, a scalpel, some tweezers, and a rib spreader. Oh, and some cotton.
Mm.
In case I need cotton for some reason. I'm not entirely sure what I'm investigating for, so I guess
I
I'll
must
just...
clean the body first.
I see. I will clean the body first.
I must mark the places to cut.
I see, I see. Okay, cool, cool, thanks. Appreciate the assist.
My notches are ready.
My notches are ready. Gross. Okay. Is this for the ribs spreader now? It sure is. Can I tweeze? No? Can I, pipe?
Like,
No? Am I scalpeling some more? Okay, I am scalpeling some
no,
more.
it is unnecessary.
I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor, I'm just guessing.
I can't do...
Whoopsie, I did not mean to quit out.
Go carefully,
This liquid found in
gross.
the lungs should be able to tell us something.
That he was somehow having a lot of orange, like, Fanta liquid in his lungs.
Ew.
Gross. I agree.
Pus.
Is pus orange? I've only seen it as yellow.
It can be yellow, it can be
And
green,
white.
it can
Ew.
be gray, it can be white.
That looks gross.
Ew!
What the heck? Is that it either is a giant ass kidney stone or the top of a baby's head in this man's stomach?
A ball of paper, swallowed
Yeah.
recently.
It's a ball of paper.
Okay,
It's a ball of paper.
cool. Really glad about that. I'm just gonna face the other direction. Okay, 13 Baroness Street. Okay. Cool. Oh, what is that? Oh, I see. Is there... No, okay. Oh, is this one? Oh my goodness. What is all of this? Oh, sure that
What's
I'm
happening?
You've found all the items from my past adventure. What? Element
What do you
traits.
want?
I'm in this badge thing. I think it's like achievements or something.
I think it is achievements.
Because I recovered the necklace, I did the safe cracker, prison break, pea super. Yeah, these are all of the, achievements I've gotten.
Oh, how fun.
I wonder if Holmesian is, because I played one of the old games?
You found items from my past adventure? No, I think it's
Or-
because you saw like the
Like the harpoon
things.
on the wall, maybe?
Maybe?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Okay, so there was that. Alright, now what? I don't think there's anything else to do with this nasty man. Let me talk to my faithful, compatriot.
What should we do next, Holmes?
I must analyze the contents of my pipette.
Ah, yes. Where do we need to analyze? Is that a station over here? It sure is.
Chemistry material.
and smells as bad as the one in our sitting room at Baker Street.
Yes, there's more chemistry to do. You remember how to do
Chemistry?
This
chemistry?
liquid found
I
in the
do.
lungs should be able to tell us something.
Alright, so we got 4 and a white. 4 blue and a white. One, two, three, four, 5, 2 and 2. 5, 2 and 2. There we go. They're certainly stepping it up by making it a lot more colors to count.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 2 and 1. 4, 2 and 1. There we go. 2 and 2. Well, that one was easy. Come on. And a single 1. Cool, cool, cool.
Poison, and apparently very virulent.
Virulent. The heck? Results of the analysis of the poison that was administered to the Bishop of Knightsbridge. A substance that provokes a heightened aggression close to madness. Substance fatal. In this case, death by cardiac arrest. Results of analysis of the poison that was administered to Kurtz. A substance that provokes a heightened aggression close to madness. Considerably heightened the subject's muscular strength. Provoked extreme degeneration of skin tissue following deep wounds. Substance non-fatal. Well then. I was just tabbing over to the OBS to try and make the red go back down to green, but apparently it says no, fuck you, I will stay in the red. Alright, well I figured that
Apparently
out.
holding down
Finish our deduction board,
auto
Holmes.
clicks. Okay.
What was that?
Didn't know that was a thing. Didn't realize holding down worked the same as rapid clicking, so.
Hello?
Whoa, I'm an idiot.
Well, I mean, that did happen to me in the last one, remember when I tried to move with my mouse?
True.
Alright, so we got lungs. There was traces of opium. And by opium you mean a deadly poison. The man mixed poison with the opium. Yeah, probably. Or the man was poisoned by a mixture... I mean, yeah? Or he drank the opium. I don't think you drink opium, I'm pretty sure you smoke it.
Yeah, you smoke it.
I was thinking the first one at first, but I think the second one now. The man was poisoned by the same poison as the bishop. Well, yeah. But then the man went mad because he was an opium addict. No. The man was murdered. No, not by the bishop, you silly Billy. His accomplices brought him his pipe. His accomplices prepared this pipe for him, or they did not prepare the pipe for him. Well, I don't know who the fuck prepared the pipe. How the fuck would I know? As far as I know from that piece of paper, Joe Grape, or whatever the fuck his name was, said to come to the place and not to be late. Which would have meant that Kurtz was bringing something, not being delivered to him. So, I'm not entirely sure. Yes, I'm sorry, Cat. I needed to sit up. I was sliding. Bad one. I don't fucking know. We'll see in a second. The man is one of the murderers, yes. Yes, the man was poisoned by the dog. Yes, the dog clearly did this. The man was poisoned
Oh my
by his
God.
accomplices, or he was murdered by his accomplices. I feel like both of these would be the same answer, I just gotta say. If he was poisoned by his accomplices, then he was also murdered by his accomplices. He was poisoned by the dogs.
Without being murdered.
Clearly.
Dogs were the murderer.
Yes, and there was vampires in the first one that forced the bishop to drink blood, and then tortured him with the glass.
Oh boy.
I don't know, do you think he was poisoned by his friends or murdered by his friends? Because they both sound the fucking same to me. What's your guess before you find the answer?
Wait, which one are you? Are you on the instrument in the finger one or the lungs and one?
Finger.
Okay.
Well, technically finger and instruments because they both have a box pointing to it.
Okay. Well, I was going off of what's on the left.
Mm.
Well, did they intend to kill him is the question.
Well, I mean, they saw what happened to the bishop. I'm gonna try poison. Okay, that didn't do anything. I'm gonna try murdered.
Poison was correct, by the way. The other things are
Okay.
wrong.
So it was this one saying, well, because, I mean, if we're trying to say that the accomplices did it in the final deduction, they must have prepared the pipe for him.
Yeah.
Or brought him. Ah, they just brought it.
That
Which
a
means it was
most
already
instructive
loaded
post-mortem.
by somebody.
This man was murdered by his accomplices because of his missing finger.
I see. He was overly conspicuous, walking around with a bandaged hand, as the police would have been looking for a man with a missing finger. But how did they manage to disguise the murder by making it look like a dog attack?
The post-mortem revealed the presence of poison in his system. Everything points to it being a less potent form of the poison we found in the bishop's rooms. This man died as much from the poison as from fighting against those animals. I believe this new version of the substance provokes such a rage that the victim attacks anything in his path, and in this instance it was dogs. We're dealing with sorcerers' apprentices whose creations are ever-evolving. They are attempting to obtain a particular effect, and they try out their formulae on human guinea pigs.
You're saying that his accomplices forced him to drink it?
No, he took it himself, voluntarily. The poison wasn't to be found in his blood, but in his lungs. I also discovered numerous traces of opium.
I'm beginning to see. They mixed this horrible poison with his opium, knowing that he would soon smoke it to ease the pain caused by his wound.
Exactly. And such a profound knowledge of both chemistry and toxicology is uncommon. Very well. We know the reason and the manner, but we're really not any further ahead. How will we find the two other men who murdered the bishop? By going to 13 Burner Street. It is in this area.
But where did you get that address, Holmes?
From his stomach.
I see. He wanted to get rid of the address.
No, he wanted revenge.
I don't follow you.
When the man with the missing finger began to feel the effect of the poison, he knew that he was going to die, and he knew that there would be a post-mortem. Shall we go?
LOL. Alright, so Bailey. The bishop was murdered by vampires, and then the people who murdered the bishop were also sorcerers. Or no, they knew a sorcerer who made the poison. Yes. Logic.
The logic in this game.
Oh god, it makes me laugh though. Anyway, so Burner
Very
Street.
concerned by
Where
the
the fuck
logic.
is Burner Street? Map.
The map.
This is way too big of a map. I want a smaller map, please. Thank you. Oh look, it's such a nice updated version from the last one.
It is.
Dispensary, Batty Street. Oh, interesting. I don't even go all the way over here to where the police station was. I just get to be over here next to the chapel.
I heard PlayStation, not police station.
Ah yes, the PlayStation, all the way over here.
Yes.
I wonder if right here is still the Cobblers, and I think right here was a pet shop. Unless that was down the street. But if it is, then it doesn't matter because it's gray. Alright, well there's not a whole lot to investigate, so I guess let's go find Burner Street. Was that the one with the crazy people? I don't remember. Let's go find out.
Maybe.
Made me think of Alistair when you said that.
Okay, everything is
Maybe.
the same, Alistair.
Nothing
Well,
of interest here.
if yours was the one who says, maybe.
That was, yeah, then yes.
You're like, maybe? Where is this? Aha, Burner Street. What was it, fucking 13 or something? Who are you?
My husband can't pay the rent. We've got nowhere to go.
Well, that sure sucks
My
for you now,
husband
doesn't
can't
it?
pay the rent.
I'm Sherlock Holmes,
Another
and I
shop
don't
that has
care.
closed down.
Oh, God, I hear so many rats.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Burner
rats.
Street.
That is the background noise. This is such a conspicuous door. What the fuck?
It's a very conspicuous door.
It's
The
random.
door saying "Open me."
It's it really is. But I was gonna say it's, I think, Chinese, and in a unlucky number 13. I can only sense bad things from this, Watson.
There's our opium den, Watson. Let's go.
Yep.
As if your drug house wasn't any more conspicuous.
Good day, gentlemen.
Yo.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
One of
Oh
your regular
wow, that is
clients
racist.
looked within himself to give us your address. He was very
And again, I
helpful.
must say,
Oh, I
I don't know how they
understand.
sounded in
Our
the
clients
1800s,
quickly
but maybe it's
become
not that
regulars.
bad.
Your friend isn't with
No, I
you?
feel like this
Sadly,
is very
no.
racist.
He is tied up.
I'm
with his
trying
dog.
to say that the developers
I understand.
aren't
I too
racist.
love dogs. Come in and make yourselves at home.
I will as soon as my autosave goes. There we go. Now
The
I can
keys
move.
to the establishment are all here together. Interesting.
There's also not a whole lot of keys to this establishment, so that I would say is interesting. Is there anything to look at back here, since sometimes it doesn't really show me things?
There's so many concerning things about this.
It's fine. Just look at all the opium. Literally everywhere, burning at
Okay.
every given moment. What is
Dirty
this?
water. This bowl is used to wash smoking tools.
Why is the bowl to wash the smoking tools currently smoking?
I think it's a nasty scent effect.
Why is it a green nasty scent effect? That does not bode well.
Like The Sims.
Yes, like the
Poor
Sims.
devils. See, Holmes, the ravages caused by such artificial pleasure.
Yeah, that happens. My lord. I can only imagine what this is doing to us. Do you see all of it just everywhere? Gassing up the
Getting you
place.
high.
Poor devils. See, Holmes.
Oh, devils. Meh.
There's people snoring too.
There sure are. Well, I mean, they're all kind of passed out. Sup, homeboy?
Please excuse us, sir.
It's fine, let me just pass. It's fine.
No.
It's fine. I'm Sherlock. I do what I want.
Closed. Well, we have searched everywhere apart from 2 rooms. One of these rooms interests me particularly.
You are thinking of the guarded room, aren't you, Holmes?
I am indeed, but we should not consider any confrontation with the guard. Let us be discreet and enter the adjoining room.
It's locked. It wouldn't be very discreet if we were to force it.
Nevertheless, we do need to get in there.
And the manager?
Let us find a way of distracting his attention.
I don't trust Sherlock at all.
I don't either. Alright, so I need to distract him, so let me set something on fire with my matches that I fucking carry around with me at all times.
Yep.
What am I doing with this?
Dirty water. This bowl is
Okay,
used
I took
to wash
a
smoking
glass and
tools.
emptied the water, apparently. I now have a glass. I'm not sure why, but I do have a glass. Okay, I'm gonna go over here and swap this glass with your glass.
Jasmine tea, judging
Oh no,
by the
I'm
aroma.
just gonna take it. I'm just taking everyone's glass. Cool, cool, cool. And I'm gonna come and take his glass. Oh no, I'm gonna take his ashtray?
Ashes.
Yes.
It's not very clean here.
I mean, do you see how many ashtrays they would need? There's literally like 17 opium sticks going.
It's not necessarily how opium is usually smoked, but okay. Whatever. Those are all candles, by the way.
It's fine. I just called them sticks.
Closed.
Okay, now what am I supposed to be doing exactly with these?
The key to the locked room is here. I must find a means of getting the receptionist out of the way.
Ooh, okay. Am I going back to this? No? I don't see anything to use these on. Like, am I using it on a person? Like, what am I doing here?
Poor devils.
No. What am I doing? Exactly. Oh, there's something up. What are you?
A pity I don't understand Chinese.
Cool, I'm glad that you brought me over here for that. I see through a grate. Great. Cool. What am I supposed to use this on, though?
Closed.
Okay.
It's
Something
not
over
allowed here. Go on a bit further.
Yeah, yeah.
Please
yeah,
excuse me.
yeah. Bailey, what am I supposed to do?
Opium done. Let's look.
Because I've spacebarred every nook and cranny of this place, and I don't see.
You grab the ashes, the dirty
We must
water, and
find
the
a
tea.
discreet way.
Merge them. Merge them.
Just in my inventory?
Yeah.
I was looking for something to use, like, lousy booze. Yes, dirty water, tea, and little fucking opium ashes. Turns into booze, apparently. Okay, I'm gonna go give this to the guy. I forgot about the whole, you know, combining in inventory thing. Kind of forgot that was a thing that existed.
Okay, that's why I'm
You
here.
can't come in here. It's private.
Please excuse us, sir.
Yeah. I wanted to...
It's not... You can't...
oh,
Please
my...
give it
excuse
to
us,
the-
sir.
To the receptionist?
Give it to the man where you found the ashes.
Oh. Whoops, I meant this one.
Holmes, you talked about making a client sick, but you were exaggerating. Surely you aren't going to force someone to drink.
Another of our differences, my friend. You cure people, I make them sick.
Fucking pestilence and a doctor over here.
What's the matter? Are you ill? Hey, mister! It'll be all right. Breathe.
The Chinese waiter is busy. We can go.
Alright, now, my question is, how many, people does, this Chinese man see die on a regular basis? Fuck, I don't remember what it looked like. Was it this one? I think. I don't know. Let's look.
The others?
I didn't take note of what the Chinese was.
Closed.
I don't. Oops. This one has 3. I think it was the one right next to this.
I can't do that.
It was the one right next to it. Damn it. I'm gonna put this back. It was this one. There we go. Could be
I
this
can
one.
only take one.
I know that it had this at the end, but I didn't realize there was 2 that had that at the end. I think it was the more complicated one, so I'm gonna put this maybe. There we go. I'm gonna take the more complicated one because it's kind of hard to read. So. I
don't know what's in my throat.
I keep pressing E thinking that that's going to do something for me, but it keeps being not the button I want. Yeah, it's definitely more complicated.
There we are. It is simplicity itself.
Like
Watson,
stealing
put the
a key
back in
from
its
a
place before the manager
distracted man.
notices that it's missing.
I shall be quick.
Seriously, what the
I
fuck is in my
managed to
throat?
return the key without being seen.
Perfect. Let's go in.
Oh, I love how Watson, like, is such a himbo. He don't even notice what's happening.
Phew!
Yeah,
What a
totally a
stink.
himbo.
This bottle is full of barbiturate acid. We use it in medicine sometimes as a tranquilizer.
Fun. Fun. There's a lever. Well, I'm gonna pull the mysterious lever in a second, Skyrim, okay?
This stick will serve as a weapon or for something else.
Okay. Interesting.
All this material must be for heating opium before smoking
Oh,
it.
Jesus Christ.
And Bailey over here dying. Too much opium.
Yeah. Apparently.
This bill hook is very thin and
Oh.
solid.
This what? I thought that was a lever. This bill hook. What the fuck is a bill hook? It looks just like a lever.
A
know what a bill hook
ventilation
is
window.
either.
I love how the ventilation window is mostly covered. Smart.
You make a valid point.
Okay, I think that was everything.
I cannot leave.
You cannot leave now. Okay, am I doing something here? What? Am I using this? Am I putting... not right click.
All this material...
No? Am
I apparently
all-
am feeling sympathetic for the people that are in the fucking opium den, because dear lord, my throat.
Apparently. Okay, well I cannot combine them. I can see that much. What am I supposed to do with the stick and bill hook? Am I supposed to use it on the ventilation?
A ventilation. A ventilation.
I don't know what a bill hook is.
Do you have a...
Oh,
okay,
there's another window over here.
This small opening gives onto the guarded room.
Holmes, shh, listen.
I found...
Yeah, but that's different. I don't mind getting money for killing, but he was a sort of pope or something. And we didn't even get... Yeah, I know. I got nice rich man's boots. They must be worth about £20. But even so, and the boss ain't happy. And when I see him unhappy, I'm afraid. I don't fancy ending up like Kurtz.
Hagrid? Is that you?
Perhaps you're right. But we'll have a chance
Is he a
to make up
werewolf?
for it. We just have to get it right this time. Because he won't forgive us so easily next time.
They are the bishop's murderers, Holmes. The fiends.
Calm down, Watson. We'll have to take care of the guard at the entrance. I think we should be able to find something in this place that would put an elephant to sleep.
Very good.
Yeah,
but
like
then
the,
what?
Then we take care of those two devils.
you know, so this?
A syringe that could be useful.
Oh, cool.
Phew. What?
Cool. So who's gonna volunteer to jump on the guard and stick a needle in his neck? Call him macaroni.
Probably Watson.
Alright, Watson, my dear himbo, can you please put this man out of
I cannot
out
leave
of
now.
mission? I cannot leave
You
now.
need
What
to
else
heat-
is there?
You need to put the stuff in the syringe.
I did.
No, you need. Did you heat it? Did you heat the spoon?
There's a spoon.
Apparently, you already got there. So, you need to go into open the ventilation window with the garden knife.
Oh, sec.
Small
I have
balls
found
of
the
those-
spoon that you were
I will
referring.
take a spoonful.
Sec. I did not see the spoon you were referring, so I went to find it. Spoon. Fancy. Matches.
Holmes, do you
Okay.
really think that this is the appropriate moment?
Don't worry, Watson. My mind only requires stimulation when it is unoccupied. That is not the case at the moment. I am merely heating these opium balls to obtain a liquid solution.
But, Bailey, did you hear Watson just then?
You have a potentially very powerful sedative there, Holmes. Be careful, such a dose could be lethal.
This door shouldn't be open.
Let's
It's
hide,
not open.
Holmes.
This place isn't very favorable for that. I hate the idea, but we will have to rely on luck.
There, it's locked.
Well,
We've been locked in.
isn't that useless?
Thanks for pointing out the obvious, Watson.
Oh, but anyway, did you hear fucking Watson? I'm over here heating up drugs, and his response was, "This isn't the time for that."
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't oh my god, Holmes, you do drugs? It was just, what, Holmes, what are you doing? Now is not the time to get high? What?
Yeah.
Can I use these scissors on the grate? Hello? Alright, well, it doesn't look like that. Maybe this other window. It is
It
this
is
window.
impossible to get out.
You say impossible, but I have
It is impossible.
a bat, sir.
How are we going to get out of here?
You know, I don't know, my dear Watson. My dumb but lovable Watson.
I think that window is large enough for
Oh,
us to
okay.
squeeze
We're gonna
through.
fucking go
This
through that
is
window? That
well and
sounds...
truly stuck. We'll have to pull it
That
free.
sounds dangerous. Going through the window that he could easily be standing on the other side of?
I think that
This window,
Yeah.
it's open, but this window is damnably heavy. We need something to keep it wedged open.
Like a stick?
good. We can get out of here. After you, my dear fellow.
Very well, Holmes.
Holmes. I love how Watson's just like, yeah, sure, I can go first. Whatever. Okay, and that was it. I wanted to see my lovable himbo fall and break his
Out
face
the
on
window?
the floor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so which one am I using? The one that's lethal or the syringe on this man?
I think you used the you used the syringe.
It's not allowed here. Go on a bit further. It's not allowed here. Go on a bit.
Please excuse us.
That's all it tells me to do. It is literally a fucking sentence. Just says
Let me...
put the guard to sleep with the
Time to
syringe.
take action,
There we go.
Watson.
I had to
Go and
combine the
distract
drugs
those
into
guarding
the
the
syringe
door.
somehow.
What? Why don't you do it yourself? You're an expert boxer after all.
Hey, he's
It's
a
not a matter
boxer.
of fighting.
He can
It's a matter of
discombobulate.
luring him to
Yeah.
me.
Discombobulate.
You can
See,
discombobulate.
I imagine that the sedative is for him.
Well deduced, Watson.
Watson,
something
you
to bring
can't
the
be
guards
smart for
towards
once.
me.
You're going to
Good
get
luck,
me
Watson.
horny.
Sir, would you be so good as to come here?
Oh god. Oh Jesus. Oh, bam!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay! Well, that was
Okay,
easy enough. Alright, let's
Not that
go
way.
on.
We must take them by surprise.
We must
Let's
take
get
them
to the
by
corridor
surprise.
by the...
Let's jump from the rooftop. Ah!
Holmes, what on earth are you doing?
Sherlock!
No! Stop! Put your hands up! Don't try anything clever!
Sherlock's like, fuck you for killing
You're
that
under
bishop.
arrest. Take them away.
So be it. Come, Watson. Let us go.
You were gonna kill a man! God, that man is funny looking.
But why have we come back to Baker Street? It would have been better
Oh
to
my
join
God.
Baines to interrogate those criminals.
No. In the hands of the police, those crooks won't talk, and you know it. They risk being hanged.
I don't understand anything here.
We must explore all our leads. Let us take a look at the map of London.
You know what I think it might be, Bailey? I think it's not necessarily that Watson's just incredibly stupid. I think it's just been years and years of Sherlock making him feel so stupid that Watson's just like, nah, that's not what's happening.
Doesn't
I'm
embrace the
just
stupid?
dumbass. I don't know what's happening here.
He'd embrace the stupid.
Well, it's not necessarily that it's embraces, it's just if you get told that you're something enough times, you believe it.
Fair.
And so he's just like, that's not, well, I must just not understand the thinking here, you know? I must be the one in the wrong here, you know?
Hmm.
I feel like he's probably using that type of thought process.
I see.